Well, Henry's a British spy who's got an Italian name, but he also shares a lot in common with Inspector Clouseau of the Pink Panther films. He does a lot of dumb things. He's kind of got a whimsical side too, and also he's a brutal, cold killer. So take it all together and blend it.
Yeah, Henry Sorelli was cruel but kind. He was not he was not an evil character. He did not treat women badly in such a way that you would think he's a bad guy. It was a positive kind of almost an homage to the Bond films, but I didn't sense any kind of cruelty in that. It was lighthearted and I thought it was fun.
I kind of backed into the Henry Sorelli films. Christian, it was his idea to make the films, and they came out of the tape recorder shows, the TR shows. And I suppose it simply made sense for me to play Henry Sorelli since Chris was behind the camera, and Tom being black. There was another genre that we had to be faithful to. I think the genre convention was that a hero would be white, like a James Bond type hero. So that left me and you, Tom. And Tom, I think you always like to play the heavy. So that left me.
All right. Did it bother me that I looked on as a psychotic, or that I had psychotic roles? No, not at all. I had a great time with it. I loved that. I love that. I like it now. After all, it's just acting.
Did you ever want to be an actor?
My name is Sorelli. Henry Sorelli.
He's a mover, a serious man, a loser. On assignment, his actions reveal his alignment. He's a rough one, rolling bullet man, quite a tough one, known throughout the land. Men respect him, the golden bullet man. He's a winner, he leads at every hand. He's a lover, confuses girls with each other. He leaves them, cheats and lies and deceives them. He's a rough one, the golden bullet man, quite a tough one, known throughout the land. Men respect him, the golden bullet man. The winner wins at every hand.
Get to the point fast, number 6, or you'll get the point. You sent for me, number 1? Yes, I did. I want the Venusian atmosphere destroyer. I want it now. Yes, number 1. I warn you, number 1. Warn me. I tell you, number 1. That it will be hard to get it. Why? Henry Sorelli. Henry shouldn't stop you. We promised the Venusian destroyer to the Russians. Our whole organization depends upon keeping those promises. Of course, number 1.
He's a mover, a serious man, no time loser. On assignment, his actions reveal his alignment. He's a rough one, rolling bullet man, quite a tough one, known throughout the land. Men respect him, the golden bullet man. He's a winner, he leads at every hand.
Merry Christmas, Henry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Life. This is Dr. Death.
Oh, I see.
You didn't keep your promise.
You were a bad boy.
And bad boys die.
Why did you not bring the destroyer?
The Venusian atmosphere destroyer.
Any more questions? To get Marie back, go to the roof. What roof?
The roof at 370 Riverside Drive.
cheats and lies and deceives them. He's a rough one, the golden bullet man. quite a tough one known throughout the land. Men respect him, the golden bullet man. On assignment, his actions reveal his alignment. He's a rough one rolling bullet man, quite a tough one known throughout the land. Men respect him, the golden bullet.
Good morning, Mr. Sorelli. The good news is it is a sunny day. The bad news is that Dr. Life and Dr. Death, the two men who almost killed you, are still on the loose and out to get you. Sources indicate that they also have plans to try and kidnap or kill your girlfriend, Marie. Lovely girl, Marie. It would be a pity if anything were to happen to her. One possible lead? The two are known to hide out in the park of abandoned school buses. You might try there. And of course, if you are caught on this mission, the Secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. Thank you. Dr. Life has failed again. It's a wonder that Sorelli has not killed you both. You dumb cough. Send Dr. Life out to get him again, and this time, don't fail. There will be consequences.
Well, Marie, how's life?
Fine, Sorelli. How's Death?
Not too well, I'm afraid.
What's been up?
Nothing much. There have been a couple of murders.
Oh, I see.
That wine looks fine.
Yes, doesn't it, Mr. Henry?
Looks superb, Mr. Henry.
Yes, doesn't it? Ah, thank you, gentlemen, for such an appropriate selection. for such a monumental occasion.
We thank you, Mr. Henry.
Yes, we do, Mr. Henry.
What would you like in our choice of superb wines, Mr. Henry?
A claret.
I'm sorry. We're all out of stock. Would you prefer Mouton Rothschild?
If you have nothing else.
Would you like something else, Mr. Henry?
Yes. I'd like you to get the hell out of here.
If you insist.
I would like to ask one more question.
What's that?
Are you a connoisseur of fine wines?
I believe so.
Then why did you imply that Mouton Rothschild was not a claret? It is.
Mr. Henry, what are you doing with that gun?
What do you usually do with guns, Dr. Death? You see, death always loses in the long run. Good night, Dr. Death.
Good morning, Mr. Sorelli. We have bad news about your girlfriend, the lovely Marie. She is quite charming, isn't she? But we have discovered that when you met her, she was working as a double agent for the other side. Her contact has been the notorious Floyd the Faker, who pays her regularly to provide him with alcohol, companionship, and information supplied by you about our operations. Her most recent coup was engineering the kidnapping of Fred Armstrong, one of our top scientists, who developed the top-secret Grecian formula. On our last report, he was being held captive somewhere in Greece.
Henry, it's Marie. Don't believe what they said about me. I'll explain later. You can find Armstrong in Greece, in the mountains of Thessalonica near the floating island. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Henry, it's Marie. Don't believe what they said about me. I'll explain later. You can find Armstrong in Greece, in the mountains of Thessalonica, near the floating island. Trust me. Near the floating island. In the mountains of Thessalonica. Trust me. Floating island. In the mountains of Thessalonica. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Henry, it's Marie. Don't believe what they said about me. I'll explain later. You can find Armstrong in Greece, in the mountains of Thessalonica, near the floating island. Trust me.
What's the matter?
Sorelli, you look more like Fred Daper to me. Take that. Fred Daper, he pulled the money and ran with the teller.
So this is Armstrong, our long-missed agent.
Armstrong was too headstrong. It appears he has been subjected to unbelievable torture.
Fred went to the liquor store. Everybody sing. Drinker of booze and wine, you now advance. I watch your eyes wide as in a trance. You stagger, you can hardly keep your feet. And I know you'll spend the night in the street. You sicken me, you dirty bum.
Good morning, Mr. Sorelli. Your old foes, Dr. Life and Dr. Death, are back. Even though you had apparently killed them, they have been reborn as clones created by the diabolical Floyd the Faker. As you know, clones enjoy hunting each other and putting themselves in illogical and precarious positions. You can probably find them in the park, stalking each other for sport.
Here's to us, lover. Don't move, or I may have to kill you sooner rather than later.
I knew you weren't Brandy. The real Brandy never used the word lover when addressing me. She always called me honey, and the real Brandy never drank soft drinks. Clones are known to have a sense of fair play, hence my late opponent's knock on the door. How about letting me have a last meal?
A last meal? Yes, I think that would be appropriate.
Sorelli is on a killing spree, killing all our people.
This is an unfortunate byproduct of our plan to drive him insane. He's obviously shaken by these 3 incidents we've engineered. First, the betrayal of his girlfriend, Marie. She was one of our agents from the start, and he never suspected it. His ego was bruised. He seeks to retaliate. Thus, he kills as many of the synthetic, intelligent, neurologically exact entities, the Cine clones, as he can.
But how does all this killing advance our cause?
That brings us to the second of the 3 incidents. The murder of Sorelli's superior by a Cine clone of Armstrong. Sorelli thought he had saved Armstrong instead. He brought a programmed executioner directly to his chief, who was killed before Sorelli's eyes.
And the third of the 3 incidents?
That is the most beautiful of all. We repeat the pattern by killing Brandy, his new girlfriend, and replacing her with a Cine clone who betrays him again. Death or betrayal will lead to insanity in Henry Sorelli.
Henry, this is Flame. You don't know me. I'm the cousin of Brandy. Floyd would kill me if he knew I was calling you. The clones are manufactured in a townhouse located in Greenery Park. The clones are the new Cine model. That's an acronym which stands for Synthetic Intelligent Neurologically Exact Entity. They're all patterned to look like Dr. Armstrong, their creator. Proceed carefully when you enter the house. Floyd is there, and he may be waiting for you.
Please, don't kill me!
She betrayed us to Sorelli.
Hey, there's no need to threaten her, Cine Clone 5.
She betrayed us to Sorelli. She told us where we clones are manufactured.
I didn't.
You did! You did! You did! You did! You did! You did!
Take that! Take that! And that! And that!
Hello, my dear Dr. Armstrong. How are we feeling today? Better or worse? Drink a little of this. Come, come, take it. Yes, don't hesitate. Take it. Drink it all up. You have been a big help to us, Dr. Armstrong. You finished? Good. Give it back now. Come, come. All gone? Yes, it's all gone the way that your organization will be gone, and the way the world will be gone. It will be our world soon, not yours anymore. Thank you.
You can feed me all the poison potions you like, but VAT agents don't crack, buddy. Believe that. VAT agents don't crack. God darn it. I feel woozy.
Yes, Chief, are you still wearing the sacred amulet I gave you? You're going to need it after you hear this one. I arrived at the clone reprocessing plant near Greenery Park. I found it empty. That is, empty except for some detritus and a clone of me.
A clone of you? I find that hard to believe. How?
Believe it, Chief. This clone apparently went ballistic and attacked Floyd, who apparently thought it was me. He probably wondered why I turned and ran.
Where are you? What are you doing now?
I've got a lead on what Floyd is up to now. I can't tell you what it is, but trust me. I will track down and avenge the death of Brandy. Now, and Floyd is all that's left. Get him, and that's the end of another evil organization. Somewhere in this vast city, I will find him. And on that day, I will exact vengeance. Vengeance will be mine.